It was the video that went viral, a flight to Poland forced to land without its landing gear.
Incredible video, too. And for the first time tonight, we are hearing from a Southwest Florida man who was actually on that flight. He shares his story and his never-before-seen cell phone video with Robert Burns in this Wink News exclusive.
Smoke, fire, and sparks flew as the Boeing 767 made an emergency landing in Warsaw, Poland last week. This is exclusive cell phone video taken after John Magaropoulos was let off the plane. The Fort Myers father said from inside the landing wasn't as bad as it looked outside.
If they hadn't told us that we didn't know afterwards that the landing gear failed, you wouldn't have guessed that it was that smooth.
The LOT Airlines plane from Newark, New Jersey made an emergency landing after its landing gear failed to open.
5 minutes before we actually touched down, the pilot said, "All right, brace for impact now. Get in your positions."
Which Magaropoulos and 230 other passengers did as they waited for the dramatic developments to unfold.
As we started flying straight, all of a sudden the plane took a dive, and then you feel it in your stomach.
Miraculously, that plane landed without any injuries. In the cell phone video, you can see passengers smile as they race from the runway.
It's hard to think that I was in that plane, that we were just in there and now we're all okay.
Emergency crews doused the plane with water while ambulances checked out those on board. The plane's passengers are thankful for their safety, knowing for them, flying will never be the same.
I always call my wife before I take off and land. I travel a lot. So it has a slightly different meaning to it now.
In Fort Myers, Robert Burns, Wink News, now.
Never get tired of watching that video, too. The pilots and crew members were honored today with state medals for that amazing landing, and during the ceremonies, the plane's pilot actually dedicated his medal to the crew who prepared the airport for the landing.